right? Times have changed. People rocking this, and in a few months, we'll all be rocking this. Times have really changed very quickly. But does anyone remember, this is my first camera. This is my first camera. When you wanted to take a flash picture, you had to put a light bulb in the top of it. Do you remember being a child and having those, does anyone remember these cameras, or just cameras in general, where you had 36 film, or 24 things, or 12? And if you wanted them to develop, not only did you have to wait like a week, 24-hour photo was amazing. You had not only wait a week, but then you had like 6 pictures you really wanted, you had to shoot the whole roll of it in your feet. You remember that? So, things have changed a lot. Now, it didn't happen if it's not on Instagram. Like, this is a documentation of everything that's going on, right? The selfie, a word that is now immortalized in the dictionary. Yes, selfie is I think it's honestly one of the truest forms of self-assessment. I think selfies and assessment should put Pearson out of the, no, I can't say that. I love the idea of taking snapshots, quite literally, of you and the things you're creating and making and actually commentating on them, whether it be via video or text or whatever it is. I think that's amazing. And selfies are not new. This is the first selfie taken by Robert Cornelius in 1839. Not new. He was a dapper young man, I guess. My son asked me the other day, he's like, what's a selfie? So I literally just gave him I was going to tell him. And I'm like, you know what? Here, learn by doing. I gave him my phone, and I posted this on Instagram, and he got all these likes, and he was really excited about it. And he's like, Dad, can I take more selfies? I'm like, yes. When you get a phone, you can take as many selfies as you want. We live and we teach in a really amazing time. We really do. I was in Hawaii recently. Some people in the room are there with me. It's amazing. Thank you for coming all the way over here. It's a long flight, right? So I rented a car for a vending machine. It's amazing, but this is me renting a car and talking via video conference to a person that's not anywhere near me, and the keys just drop out the bottom. I picked a nice little car. It was great. It was amazing. And all these people waiting online. Things have changed. Google Glass I'm not wearing because I told you last year they'd be a fad, and guess what? To some extent, I wear them a lot at home. But sometimes people hear, like, oh, you're wearing glasses, you're recording me. No, I'm not. I don't care that much about this interaction right now. But I'm not saying you guys. I'm saying, like, I don't want to go to Starbucks and, oh God, what is that on your face? Do you have a problem? I wore this. It was cute. We capture technology. I got to start going faster, guys. I'm really sorry. So I'm going to skip some of these videos of my cute kids, but this is what I use Google Glass for very much on a daily or bi-daily basis. I capture moments with my family. Well, actually, I shouldn't say on a daily basis. We don't do this every day. This is not my son's life. We don't live in the amusement park. It would be amazing if we did. This is my little guy Irene. I was hunting before. I got this the other day before I left. And these are things that I would not get ever if I had a phone in my hand, unless I was very talented. But I'm not. So this is my son. Google Glass is not new and exciting to my kids. They get it, they understand it, they use it, they really do understand what to do with it. And this was me last year at a conference. Well, this isn't me, but I was at a conference last year and I gave the kids my Google Glass. And this is the video I found on it right afterwards.
Are you freaking serious?
It's pretty amazing stuff. They don't think it's weird. Just you wait. You think Google Glass is pretty cool? Wait until the Meta Glass is coming out next month. They're actually shipping August, actually. So they're coming out. This is real footage from the Meta Glasses. And if you haven't seen this, I actually checked this out. This is true footage. You can take and build a shape with your hands, bring it over to a 3D printer, and it'll print it out for you.
Oh.
What? $3,500. Don't all go excited now, but you know, pretty amazing stuff. This technology that we have helps us create amazing things. These amazing moments, these amazing things in people's lives. We're at the dawn of the resurgence, really, of the maker movement, where yes, you could make a mug, but you could also make replacement organs. They're learning how to grow liver cells, one of the most highly demanded organs that people need. They're able to grow them and build them in 3D printers. People building mechanical hands, building for children that were born without limbs. Patrick Larkin, one of the fathers in his district, had this done very recently for a student. This is not that hand, but there was a student in his district that had this done very recently. It's helped us overcome things that people call disabilities. We've enabled things. This is a woman, 29 years old, hearing for the very first time. We have technology. We have no shortage of technology. We have all the technology we need, but we stand at a crossroads where the dichotomy exists that is frighteningly in place, where we give our students tools to create, and they do so in an amazing way, and yet we test them all this way, right? I think to myself, I often said, like, why do we have to learn this? As a kid, I was like, why do we have to learn this? Why do we have to do this? And now I think about it, why do we have to learn it in this way? Or more importantly, why do we assess it in this way? I think that that's very dangerous. I had the great privilege and honor of being a guest at the Student Film Festival this year. And it was just amazing. James Sanders, who's a good friend of mine, was an innovation fellow, and he came up with this idea for the film festival at the White House. And we went, and it was really cool. I mean, I got to meet some really cool people. Neil deGrasse Tyson, my dad was a science teacher, was really excited about that. The president was there, that was cool. And of course, Bill Nye, who, by the way, insisted we take a selfie, and that he knew how to take it, so he did it with his long, gangly arm. But maybe there's science behind it, I don't know. And I show you that picture in the upper right, which is Cal Penn, who emceed the event, because I really wanted to just tell you that Adam and Kumar went to the White House. I'm going to skip the president right here, because I could do that right now. He's not here. But he was saying technology is great. This is a soundbite, someone wrote it for him, I'm sure it's wonderful. But this is a video that the kids made that they showed at that event, which I want to share with you. It's called PIP.
Remember, the presentations are due Monday. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Pip, what's the largest star in the galaxy?
BY Canis Majoris is a hypergiant star.
Dad, I haven't found a moon someday.
That's pretty cool, right?
Pip, do you really think I can go to space someday?
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.